because I refuse to not be first.
Do we do enough? Well, I never shut up about it.
It must have been about 16, 17. We nicked their guilt rings. Right, the bouncers guilt ring.
This is no good for me. That's the reality. If you want the honest truth, and I see it every day.
Oscar Bevis, IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast. Back with my good friend Izzy. It's good to see my man. Not my manner, but closer to my manner than normal. But it's good to see you. How's things?
Yeah, it's good to be in the capital. Well, nearly the capital. Down here, exciting announcement for GBM Sports. Yeah, I'm good, mate. Things have been good.
Good to hear it. Let's jump straight in. Will obviously signed with GBM. I said this to Will, and I kind of look at his career from when his debut was and feel like there should be a bit of frustration. We should have seen more of him. He's a talented fighter. That's now what GBM's going to give him. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I've heard about him for years and years, the most talented fighter about. You talk to people at this gym, Ben Davidson says he's most... See, these kids like this, let this gym down, these kids like this, over fucking hype, talk a lot of bollocks and give it the large one every single day. He's one of the worst ones in the gym, but anyway, good job's got... No, let's carry on.
We kind of knew that might happen. I'll say that. We kind of knew that might...
camera that way, because if they come in, they're just going to take the piss, but it's all good. Listen, I'll tell you something, it's a great laugh at this gym. Good set of lads, good fighters, and everybody rates Will Crowley, everybody. Billy George said it to me, you know, Ben Davies said to me, we're not just saying it because he's signed, he's a top talent, so I'm excited to be part of that. I'm excited that he signed with GBM Sports, and listen, this kid could go all the way, and he's going to go all the way. Yeah.
As well, he's very intent on making sure that things happen and they happen quickly. Another intruder. This time a better looking one. A better looking one.
Doing some interviews a minute ago, my glasses on. Yeah, people was thinking, what the fuck's he doing? Look, it's a nice day outside. I've just walked in the gym. I'm getting talking to people, and the shades are on. How's things?
Good. Bill, talk to us about this man because he's making moves. He's only been in the promotion game for 18 months, making big moves. His shows I've been to them, they're kind of, I don't call them small hall. I call them medium hall for now. Talk to us about this man because I know you two have known each other for a while.
You know what? First of all, I didn't even know this man, and I remember we got a mutual friend, and I remember him being at one of the shows, and he sent me a video, and I said, "Where you at? Who's got a show on tonight?" And obviously, he said, "Oh, it's my mate Izzy's put a show on," and the way it was all set up, the staff, the show, everything else, these kids, man, coming through, they're not used to that. You know, they're used to walking out in a leisure centre, you know, walking out. When you make them feel good the way, even down to the ring walks, you know, these kids are walking in the ring feeling like world champions, and he's not just going signing superstars, he's bringing young kids through and giving them a chance to perform on the platforms what he's putting on out of his own pocket. And it's very hard to find a man like that in boxing. And to be honest with you, I was in conversations with him myself, obviously, about doing a bit with myself. You know, a man like him in the game, especially for these youngsters coming through, there are no better hands.
Yeah, and obviously music to your ears, knowing that you've got the support, not just of Bill, you've got the support of a lot of the boxing community.
It's just, listen, there's good things speak for themselves, and at the moment, he's speaking volumes. Because, can you imagine if you had, you know, one of the big platforms behind him doing this as well? And one thing I can say about this man, he's as straight as an arrow. He'll say it good or bad, and he just puts it straight on the table. And that's one thing that boxing misses, really. He's interacting with these young fighters coming through. He's down the gym today. I see him having a chat to his fighter, and you know, you don't really get that in the big promoters now because they get to a certain level and they just want to, you know, deal with the stars. But it's nice. We've got someone like him who's not just worried about dealing with the stars. Of course, he wants to build a star and bring one through, and that's what he's in the game for. But he is bringing them through, you know, and you've got to take it after that.
Could we see some involvement in Bill's career from your side as well? Obviously, you can see you're a man that you trust, and you know this is, as I said when he was talking with him and Ben earlier, this is a man that we all want to see back in the ring, and it's British boxing's biggest miss at the moment, if we're being honest.
Of course, listen, I've been a big fan of Bill for years and years, and we've only really got close in the last year or so, but, you know, we hold so much same kind of values, stand for the same kind of things. We really click. It's a genuine relationship. And, you know, we're on phone to each other. He advises me a lot. He backs our stuff all the time. And listen, I can't announce anything yet, but, you know, me and this man could be doing something very closely. I don't know if it's going to be announced yet or when soon, but listen, I'm comfortable working with him. We've got a comfortable working relationship, and we've got the same vision. And you know, we want for the game what similar kind of things. We want what the fighters want. We want look out for the fighters. I walked in today and they've got me sparring, Billy. I weren't going to spar, but I thought, listen, let them know that I'm a promoter, but I want to get back in there and show them that I've got that. I understand the fighters' mentality. And that's what we want. This is a tough business, but when you've got the right people around you, sky's the limit. And, you know, one step at a time. And, you know, there could be some big news between us in the next couple of months, but we'll wait for Bill. He's the man. He knows what he's doing, you know. He's been around the block many times, and it'll be the right time, and there could be some big announcements coming from GBM Sports and Billy Joe Saunders.
And Bill, if he fucks about, you can always get him in the ring again, and you could dig him this time.
This man's got much experience himself. He's been around the big names like your Naz and, you know, your Nelsons and out at the Ingle Gym many years ago. So nothing phases him. There's nothing he ain't seen before. You know, if you've been around Nazim Ahmed and the other big names was in that gym, you know, nothing phases. So hopefully, yeah. So we're in talks now, and a couple of moves are coming soon, I should imagine. Yeah.
Good stuff, brilliant. Bill, pleasure as always, top man. Really appreciate you. Good to see you today. There you go. I think it speaks volumes about a character when they kind of got, or how they get support from other people. We spoke about Will Crawley, just kind of moving on from that in GBM on a whole scale. You can see GBM's growing. Yeah,
it's unbelievable, really, where we started. You were part of the journey. Driving up here, it was just crazy, really, thinking, oh, we're going to Ben Davidson Gym. There's so many stars there. Only 2 years ago, I was watching these guys on TV. I've just seen Lee Wood walk past, you know, another great fighter. And to be here, coming signing one of the fighters in one of the top kind of boxing gyms in the country, top kind of coaches in the country with Ben Davidson, who's recommended a fighter to come to us, it's quite nice. But listen, we've got big plans, you know. I think we've had our learning stage. First 18 months, we learned a lot on the, you know, promotion game. You learn a lot. You're learning all the time. It's not easy. It's cutthroat at times. You know, people don't always deliver what they say. But I try keeping my integrity. And I think the second I lose my integrity, Oscar, I'll be out of this game. And I know people say you've got to be cutthroat and you've got to be horrible, but really, you can be successful in life and in businesses by doing the correct thing and being honest and being straight. And then people come on board like you, Billy Joe's, and there's many other guys who want to come involved on some kind of capacity. And yeah. Good times at the moment.
Yeah, really good times. We're looking forward to the next show. Just a quick one on the show. Obviously, we'll be there covering it all. Fight week for IFL TV. Reece mould out again. Number 11th in the WBA, by the way. So now we're talking big stuff. And is he going to be defending that belt and looking to push up? I mean, the sky really is the limit. Yeah,
he's done unbelievable. What a fight that was. Reece Mould and Hamid Gaz got him to number 11 in the country with WBA. He's going to be defending his WBA Continental Europe title. We've got a really packed out card, and obviously Will Crawley's going to be making his GBM debut. We've got Josh Padley, who's a Central Area champion, undefeated. We've got Joe Jenkins, Joe Aiden, Frak Ali, Naman Hussain, Stevie Levy, heavyweight Ricky Gorman. So it's a packed out card, local talents, but also future superstars, and that's what we're looking at. You know, yeah, we want to build the local talent and, you know, give grassroots boxing a chance, but we also want champions. That's what we're in this kind of promotion for. But yeah, should be a really good card. 4 weeks away, packed out. Be a complete sellout. We've sold 75% of the tickets already, so we're looking for a good night of boxing. June the 16th, GBM Sports. It'll be streamed on a YouTube channel. We'll be announcing very soon.
Because I refuse to not be first.
Do we do enough? Well, I never shut up about it.
It must have been about 16, 17. We nicked their guilt rings. Right, the bouncers guilt rings.
This is no good for me. That's the reality. If you want the honest truth, and I see it every day,